Hello everybody out there in YouTube land, this is Tyler. This is going to be a video pertaining to how to know if someone likes you. And I know a lot of you people are probably looking for the signs of if someone likes you, whether it might be someone that you just met or if it's someone that you wonder if that person likes you back and you really like that person. And so I'm just going to go on ahead and give you the signs of if a person likes you. So this is going to be sign number one. If you have a person that is constantly joking and picking and playing around with you every single time that person is in your presence, and this is a constant cycle every time that you turn around, this is a sign that that person likes you. Is simply because that person is giving out a vibration towards you by their vibrations and by their actions, signaling that he or she enjoys being around you. So I just want to go on ahead into the second sign of how to know if someone likes you, and this is sign number two, is that whenever that you come into that person's presence and that person always is excited to be around you, and this is like 90% of the time, and this is a constant cycle every single time that you turn around, that person acts real excited and real happy to be around you. And I'm not talking about someone that is acting fake, but that person is showing through their vibrations and showing through their actions that he or she is excited to be around you. And whenever that you have a person that is acting like that every single time that you are in their presence, then that is a sign that that person likes you. Is simply because that person is simply saying that, okay, you are a person that really makes my day whenever that you are in my presence. That's what goes through that mind of that particular person at that particular time, whether you know it or not, but it's mainly 90% of the time. Or sometimes when that person might be down, and then when that person sees you, that person is extremely excited to see you because you have probably uplifted their spirits just because of your presence. And that really happens with most people whenever that person really likes you. And I just want to go on ahead into the next sign of how to know if a person likes you. And that is, I know that this might not be a common sign, but this is a sign necessarily. And this third sign is whenever that you are around that person and that person is probably shaking their leg or probably is being nervous, even though that person is talking to you somewhat, but that person, every time that you turn around, that person is nervous around you. And whenever that you have a person that is nervous around you, that is a sign that that person like you. Is simply because that person does not know how to express him or herself in front of you. And the reason why that person does that is simply because that person doesn't even know how you're going to act or how you're going to think if he or she expresses him or herself around you, or trying to be his or herself around you in order to try and build a relationship or in order to try to build a friendship with you, despite of the outcome of what is going on there. And I just want to sit here and I just want to tell you that a person that is nervous around you every time that you're in their presence is an indication that they probably might be shy and don't know how to come in at you and speak to you. I know most of you, a lot of you might disagree with me on that, but most of the time, 90% of the time, that is true. So I want to go into the next sign of signs of how to know if someone likes you. And this is the next sign. If you have a person that is constantly getting on your nerves and inviting you somewhere with them, or inviting you to their house or into their home. Every time that you turn around, and this is just constantly, or sometimes every once in a while, and even though might not be interested in going with that person, whatever that person is inviting you to go, or rather it might be a place, or rather it might be their home. You have a person that is giving you invitations to go somewhere, rather it might be at a place, or rather it might be at their home, and this is a cycle. This is actually telling you that that person really likes you, and you know the reason why is simply because that person really wants to spend time with you and wants to be in your presence much more. Even though you might not want to be in that person's presence at that particular moment, but that person has a very strong desire to be in your presence. A very strong desire. So, I want to go into the next sign of how to know if someone likes you. And I know this one, you probably might think, Tyler, where in the world did you get this one? I will sit here and I will say that if you find a person that is constantly doing goofy ass things to try and get your attention, or stupid things to try and get your attention every single time that you turn around, and this cycle is just like an ongoing cycle every time that you turn around, even though it might get on your nerves, this is a sign that that person likes you. And the reason why that person does that is simply because you might be on that person's mind, which is 90% fact, or 95% fact, or it might be that person is really trying to get your attention and really want to talk to you, and that person has a desire for you to talk to him or her. And I will sit there and I will say that. And I want to sit here and I want to say this before I close. For all of you people out there that probably have someone that likes them. I know this doesn't have anything to do with the video. Don't just up and say to a person that you do not like him or her. Rather, if that person wanting to build a friendship with you very badly, or wanting to build a relationship with you real badly. Because the reason why I say that is simply because that will really crush that person's emotions and feelings, and it will really hurt that person's feelings real bad if you just up and say, okay, I don't like you at all. And so, I know sometimes it might be hard with most people that you might not want to be around, and they're showing signs that they like you, but like I said, just don't just up and say, okay, I don't like you at all, whenever you have someone that hurts your feelings. And I just wanted to say that to all of you people. And I just want to go on ahead and cut this video short. And for those who do not know anything about my other channel, which is T-LowCTI, which is talking about safety tips and preventing yourself from being in a hostile situation, which is talked about 85% of the time on my other channel. And I know for a fact that you will enjoy the content on that channel, is simply because a lot of you people, you really need safety tips and to learn how to prevent yourself from being in a hostile situation or a situation, because it will reduce a lot of stress on a lot of you people, or can hopefully save your life too. So I am giving the invitation to all of you is to click on the description link down below to visit my other channel. And for those who liked and watched this video, I give you the invitation to please subscribe to this channel, because you'll receive weekly content on a weekly basis. Thank you, and have a great and awesome day or evening, people.